Every morning starts the same. Coffee brewing, birds chirping. But not that morning. It was different. My heart raced, weighed down by a secret too heavy to carry. I found myself in a town lost to time, its roads unmarked, its buildings crumbling. An old, weather-beaten journal caught my eye, its pages yellowed and trembling. I flipped through, each entry revealing the lives of others, lives shockingly close to my own. Goosebumps prickled my skin as connections surfaced, twisting my heart. Then there was her. A mysterious woman appeared. She always lingered in the shadows, eyes glistening like shards of glass. I felt her watching, waiting. I started to meet her. Our conversations dripped with unanswered questions and silences that were anything but comfortable. The way she looked at me sent chills down my spine. One evening, I opened the journal again, heart pounding, a rendezvous of names, a family, an event, a tragedy. My blood ran cold as the ink unveiled a chilling history of darkness. Faces blurred, emotions raw. My world teetered on the brink. Could I face this truth, or bury it deep where light couldn't reach? I felt a tremor run through me. Some truths are better left untouched, they always say. Then I heard a voice behind me. It was her. "You're not ready," she whispered, her tone icy. My heart dropped, terror clawing at my chest. In that moment, the air thickened. I knew I was stepping into something deeper than I could comprehend. Was this my past reaching for me, or something far more sinister? I stood frozen, torn between the ghostly whispers of yesterday and the present that felt like quicksand. Everything inside me screamed to turn away, yet I stayed. Something worse lurked on the horizon. Before you go on, let me tell you something. A lot of people have been saying that YouTube, out of nowhere, unsubscribes them from the channel. Take a quick look to make sure the red button is on. That way you won't miss any of the videos still to come. And while you're at it, hit the like button, because it really helps me keep bringing you stories like this. Oh, and tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I'd love to know. I turned, heart hammering, caught in her gaze, the woman from my shadows. A chill clawed at my spine as she stepped closer. "You need to know who you really are," she rasped. Her voice sliced through the heavy silence. "Who I am?" I echoed, hands trembling. Confusion twisted inside me. "They're not just names in the journal," she continued, eyes intense. "They're your family, your history." Shock washed over me. My heart sank. The dusty pages I'd read were a mirror. "You're lying," I shouted, panic rising. "Am I?" Her smirk was sharp. "Your father, the one you thought died in a car crash? He's alive. He didn't want you to find out the truth." My breath hitched. Anguish clawed at my chest. "No, this can't be." "Yes." The weight of her words fell heavily between us. "He made choices, terrible ones. Your mother knows too. They didn't safeguard you. They locked you away from the truth." Nausea twisted in my gut. I stepped back, mind racing. My entire life shattered like glass. How could they keep this from me? Before my thoughts spiraled further, the shadows shifted around me. "You're next, you know." Her whisper was chilling. "They'll come for you." Frozen, I stared at her. Who were they? The past loomed, threatening to swallow me whole. My pulse quickened. The world around me felt unreal. A new fear seeped in. Could my parents be monsters behind a facade? Would I be next to lose everything? The air thickened, just as my heart raced with urgency. I couldn't move. Dread paralyzed me. I needed answers, but fear gnawed at my resolve. What if they came for me? What would happen next? The unsettling thought clung to me. suffocating in its silence. My breath hitched as her words sank in. My father? Alive? No, I choked out, clutching my chest. The room spun, dark edges creeping in. Memories flashed. Childhood laughter, family dinners, lies woven into every moment. You're lying, I lashed out, trembling, anger mixing with fear. She stepped closer, but I backed away, heart hammering. He abandoned me. I spat, nausea rising. What kind of monster? But then I froze, the truth dawning. You know him, don't you? My voice fell to a whisper. Her eyes flickered with something. Regret? Yes, we were involved. The ground shifted beneath me. Everything shifted. She loved him? Why? My heart broke. Why would he keep this from me? Tears burned in my eyes as a heavy silence fell. The shadows around us grew suffocating. Because it's dangerous, she warned. They'll come for you. I staggered back, my mind racing. Had she betrayed me too? Doubts crept in like weeds. Before I could breathe, she continued. You're not just his daughter. You're part of something bigger, darker. Each word cut deep, leaving me gasping. Panic surged. What do you mean? But her face hardened. You don't want to know. A siren wailed in the distance, too close for comfort. My heart stuttered. Who was coming for me? Her gaze turned steely. Trust no one. With those words, the walls closed in. I stood on the precipice of despair, lost between a past I didn't choose and a future filled with unknowns. The question hung in the air. Was I truly ready for this? Or would understanding destroy me? I stood there, heart racing, words swirling in my mind like a storm. They'll come for you. Her warning echoed, and I felt the air grow heavy. Then she whispered something that shattered everything. Your mother. She's not who you think she is. I recoiled, breath hitching in my throat. Anguish tightened my chest. What do you mean? My voice trembled, a whisper barely escaping. She's part of them, the monsters. She knew all along. Shock gripped me. No, that's impossible. My mind twisted in disbelief. She loved me. Love isn't the same as safety, she replied, eyes cold. You're the last piece in their game. Nausea rolled through me. Who could I trust? My world spun, anchored only by that sinking fear. A siren wailed closer. Panic surged, choking me. What should I do? I gasped. Run, before it's too late. But where? Who was coming? Silence filled the space between us, heavy and suffocating. A harbinger of the darkness creeping closer. I was left teetering on the edge of an abyss, uncertainty clawing at my soul. Would I be devoured whole? I needed answers, but the clock was ticking. What had I become? My heart pounded, a wild drum in my chest. What do you mean? I gasped, feeling sick. Her words echoed in my mind, twisting like a knife. A cloud of darkness crept in. She's part of the reason you're in danger. I shook my head, disbelief flooding me. No, she's my mother. But the doubt gnawed at me. Think. Her voice was sharp, slicing through my panic. Do you really know her? The woman who raised you? A memory surfaced, one buried deep. Her strange late-night phone calls, the hushed tones. I felt bile rise. What if she's been lying? My throat closed. No. Yes, she has secrets. Terrible ones. Panic surged, burning in my veins. So, what, you think she's involved in this? She wouldn't be the first. Her eyes narrowed, challenging me. A chill enveloped me. Each breath, became a struggle. I didn't want to believe it. What kind of monsters? The siren wailed closer again, drowning me in dread. You need to choose. Trust her or run. But know this, you're not safe. A heavy silence filled the space. I felt a tug in my chest, a desperate longing to find safety. But it was slipping away. What was real? Was anyone truly on my side? The unanswered questions hung between us, suffocating. Who am I? I whispered, feeling lost, adrift. And then, an echo of sirens blurred the lines of my reality. I was on the precipice of something I couldn't escape. My heart raced. I could barely breathe. Not who I think she is? A shudder rippled through me. The weight of her words crashed over me, drowning me in disbelief. You're wrong. She's my mother. The woman's eyes were piercing. She chose this, chose him. You need to understand. You're a pawn in this twisted game. Game? What game? I gasped, my voice tightening. I staggered back, my vision blurring. What did you just say? The sirens blared. My stomach twisted. Your mother, she's not just hiding the truth, she orchestrated it. A chill gripped me. Orchestrated what? Panic clawed at my voice. Is she involved in something illegal? Yes. Her stare drilled into me. She sacrificed her own for power. You were always just a means to an end. Pain seared through me. Betrayal, anger. You're lying, I cried, backing away. No, you're the key. Your lineage is why they'll come. The world spun. It felt unreal. Her words, my mother's face. But she loves me. My voice broke, a quiver of desperation. Does she? Her words slipped through like a whispering wind. Love doesn't excuse betrayal. I shook my head, clenching my fists. Unbelievable. You're trying to drive me mad. But doubt lingered. The shadows crawled closer. What if she was right? Just then, my phone buzzed violently in my pocket. I pulled it out, heart racing as I read the text. I know where you are. They're coming for you. The air turned to ice. My breath hitched as I looked up. What does that mean? The woman's face was hard. No solace, no comfort. Just fear reflecting back at me. The walls closed in, screams echoing in the distance. The truth was an avalanche, unstoppable, crushing. Was my mother really a monster? Would I run or confront this nightmare? The threat loomed like a specter. My mind screamed, what was the right choice? The text buzzed in my hand, a chilling notification. The stark words etched forever in my mind. I know where you are. They're coming for you. Panic surged, tightening my chest. I staggered back, breath quickening, the world tilting. What did you say? I gasped, dread suffocating me. Her eyes hardened like ice. They're real, and they're closer than you think. Suddenly, I felt a knot twist in my gut. This isn't just about your father, is it? My voice shook. It's about you, your loyalty, your choices. She flinched, a flicker of something in her expression. Fear? Regret? No, listen. Shut up, I shouted, each word laced with venom. You had a choice too. Her silence cut deep, twisting the knife in my heart. No, I cried, holding back tears. Was any of this real? Did you ever care? The air grew thick with unsaid words and hurt. A siren wailed close, echoing like a warning. My phone buzzed again. I didn't want to look, but something compelled me. I opened a new text. They're not just coming for you. They're coming for your mother too. Who sent this? I erupted, rage flooding my veins. What do they want? The gravity of those words crashed over me. I looked at her, frantically hunting for answers. Is she involved? Is she part of this? Her face paled, the truth settling between us like a heavy weight. I didn't know, she murmured, taking a step back. Not until it was too late. My heart shattered, pieces scattering across the floor of my shattered trust. So, you dragged me into this? You knew my whole life was a lie? A shadow crossed her face, and despair clung to her. It's not what you think. She had to protect you. Protect me? I shrieked. From what? From her own monstrosity? The truth spiraled, twisting in my chest as horror clawed at me. Why didn't you tell me? What if she's the real monster? The silence roared back, suffocating, thick with secrets. I could feel the room closing in. What have you done? I whispered, fear mixing with revulsion. Please. Her voice trembled, cracking under pressure. If you really value your life, you need to run, now. Run? My mind reeled. From who I thought I could trust? My own mother? Suddenly, a loud crash echoed outside, shattering the air around us. We both froze, eyes wide. What was that? A scream pierced the night, raw and ragged. My heart raced, pounding against my ribs. They were here. In that moment, a new fear lodged itself deep in my throat. No one was safe, not even me. And the question lingered, who could I trust when everything was falling apart? I turned to her, breathless. What now? What do we do? Her gaze darkened, shadows dancing like something alive. You'll have to decide, fast. The dread settled like a storm brewing, electric in the air. Time ran out. Would I have the strength to confront my past and reclaim my future? Or would I be swallowed whole? I stood there, heart racing. Silence gripped us like a vice. And then she dropped the bombshell. Your mother, she's not just hiding the truth. She used you. Cold terror washed over me. My vision blurred. What do you mean? I croaked, the air thick with dread. Your identity. It's a cover, to shield her from them. My stomach twisted violently. Everything I believed, crumbling. Shield her from who? The monsters are her allies, she said, her eyes tragic. You were born into this, a pawn from day one. I stumbled back, nausea rising. No, that isn't. Yes, you're part of their dark scheme. She never showed you the real world. A scream echoed outside, rattling the windows. I clenched my fists, shaking. You're lying! But doubt gnawed at me. My mother? A betrayer? Then came a whisper, stirring, creeping horror. It's your father they'll come for. They don't want you. The floor dropped from beneath me. I gasped, panic fracturing my thoughts. What do you mean? What do they want? But her face hardened, shadows deepening around us. And then, another text buzzed in my pocket, pulling my attention. I fumbled with it, dread coiling in my gut. You're not safe. The truth is coming for you. I looked up, the weight of that message crashing in. What truth? Her expression turned grave. Run or face her. Make your choice. The world spun violently. Everything, my mother, my father, it all twisted into something dark. Without thinking, I bolted. I bolted from the room, heart pounding. The hall echoed with the sounds of distant chaos. Then I froze. In the frenzy, I heard a whisper. You were adopted. My breath hitched. Adopted? I staggered. A wave of nausea crashing over me. Everything I knew was a lie. What? That can't be. Her face twisted with regret. Your mother. She never wanted you to find out. Tears burned my eyes. Cold sweat trickled down my spine. Why would she keep this from me? Because you're part of something bigger, more dangerous than you know. Sudden fear tightened my chest. What do you mean? They're not just after her. They want you. A frantic pulse throbbed in my temples. My mother, my whole life, it shattered in an instant. I'm nothing but a pawn? Yes. Who was I? Shadows danced, whispers of danger skimming my skin. I turned to leave, but a noise splintered the air. A loud knock, heavy and urgent. My throat clenched. The walls closed in. Open up, a voice shouted from the other side. I glanced back at her, searching for guidance. What do I do? Her silence was deafening. My heart raced. Would I confront this truth or run from it? Would I lose everything again? My pulse quickened as I heard the voice again. Time's running out. The choice loomed before me, heavy and suffocating. What lay beyond that door? Fear coiled tight in my stomach. I couldn't stay. But could I escape? What awaited me in the darkness? I bolted for the door, heart hammering. I needed to escape, to dig deeper into this chaos. I yanked it open. Blinding headlights and figures emerged from the shadows, faces I recognized and trusted. Stop, my mother shouted, panic lacing her voice. They know, I gasped. Is it true? Not now, she cried, urgency flooding her tone. We can explain. The wiry figure from the shadows stepped forward. You must choose, but there's no way back. I looked at my mother, searching for the truth within her terrified eyes. Trust me, she whispered, begging. And in that moment, clarity pierced the fog. With a resolve I had never known, I stepped toward her, ready to face whatever lay ahead together. No more secrets, only the truth to guide us. The chaos swirled around us, but I held on tight. You need to subscribe now to stay caught up with the journey unfolding. This is your moment to show your support. Don't wait any longer to share. Hit that like button to boost the algorithm. Tell me your reactions and theories about this ending in the comments. And if you care about this story, share this video with at least 5 friends who need to see this conclusion. If you liked my story, keep going and watch the next one that's appearing now. I think it will move you too.